Have you ever wondered what happens when a talented actor, a thrilling historical saga, and a touch of magic all converge in one story? What could push a star like Yaman to embrace a completely new culture, new language, and even take on the identity of an Ottoman warrior? Well, let me take you behind the scenes of one of the most anticipated shows of the coming year, Turko, starring the one and only Yaman, brought to you by Magazine News and Gossip. At MIPCOM, Yaman took the stage to discuss his ambitious upcoming project, Turko, the Turk, set to release next year. The first trailer premiered at the event, and the excitement in the air was almost palpable. Yaman himself could hardly contain his enthusiasm as the teaser played, showcasing the first glimpse of what might just be his most exhilarating role to date. In Turko, Yaman embodies an Ottoman janissary who finds himself in Italy's Mona village after the famed 1683 Battle of Vienna. Rescued and restored to health by a mysterious local witch, the character gradually evolves into a savior for the villagers, leading them in their struggle for justice. It's an incredible transformation, an outsider embracing a new community and battling for their rights. But what did Yaman really think when he first took on this role? And how did it feel stepping into the shoes of such a unique character? Yaman admitted that this project had a special place in his heart. Originally, he traveled to Italy to star in Sandokan, but when that project faced delays due to the pandemic, he found himself pivoting to other opportunities, one of which was Turko. This was a big opportunity for me, Yaman shared. I had already learned Italian, and when this chance came up, my mom was probably the happiest person. She always wanted me to become an international lawyer, learning both English and Italian. So when this role came to me, she couldn't have been more excited. He then spoke about the role itself, diving into the fascinating culture of Moena, which still, to this day, considers itself deeply connected to its Turkish heritage. Today, Mona is mostly known as a skiing destination, but so many of the people there still feel Turkish, Yaman explained. They have a Turkish week, they put up Turkish flags, and they see my character as a hero. There's even a statue. When I read the script, I was thrilled. His passion for the project and the connection it has with real history clearly made this a standout role for him. The director behind this ambitious 6-part drama is Yıllık Bayraktar, and the series itself was filmed in English. Turko promises to be visually stunning and culturally rich, featuring an international cast that includes names like Will Kemp, Kieran O'Reilly, Veronica Ferrez, and Great Pharaoh, each bringing their own flair to this epic production. But what about the challenges on set? Filming took place across multiple countries, but the most challenging portions of this international production were filmed in Hungary. I had to become like an athlete, Yaman recalled with a smile. It was physically demanding, hours and hours of training, often just me alone in the gym. The Hungarian crew was, as Yaman described, very strict. He added, "In Turkey, we are quite laid back, but there it was tough. But after we wrapped, I felt so proud of what we had achieved." Working with horses also turned out to be an unexpected hurdle. I had an amazing director who taught me everything about horses. Before riding, I had to understand their psychology, Yaman recounted. In just 3 months, I learned how to approach them, how to communicate with them. You have to earn their trust before they let you ride. It was a unique challenge, but incredibly rewarding. The authenticity and dedication he poured into this role are nothing short of awe-inspiring, as he even mastered new skills just to do justice to his character. The excitement doesn't end there. The premiere of Turko will be a global event, launching simultaneously in several countries in early 2025. It's a testament to the scale and ambition of the project, something Yaman himself sees as his finest work to date. It's going to be fantastic, Yaman asserted confidently. Without passion, none of this would have been possible. This story needed passion. Passion indeed seems to be the driving force behind every part of Turko, from the immersive set designs that recreate 17th century Europe, to Yaman's dedication in becoming not just an actor, but a historical figure, a warrior, and even a writer deeply attuned to the spirit of his equine companions. With the magic of Mona and the deep connections that linger even today, the series promises to be more than just a show. It's a cultural journey that could bridge centuries and connect audiences with the shared emotions of love, honor, and courage. Ken Yaman's journey with El Turko goes beyond simply acting in a role. It's a cultural exchange, a labor of love, and a showcase of just how much dedication and hard work goes into creating a historical drama of this magnitude. He has embraced new languages, new skills, and even an entirely new persona to bring El Turko to life. For Yaman, this role is about representing history in a relatable way, about showing that people from different worlds can come together and create something remarkable. The role of El Turko, which involves an outsider integrating into a local culture and becoming a hero to its people, mirrors Yaman's own journey. Just as El Turko wins the hearts of the Moina villagers, Yaman himself has managed to win the hearts of an international audience, proving that passion and determination truly transcend borders. To bring the story to life, Yaman had to immerse himself not only in the role but also in the history and culture of the time. He took lessons in sword fighting, historical martial arts, and even how to move like a janissary. The historical accuracy of the physicality, from wielding traditional weapons to wearing period-appropriate attire, demanded that Yaman fully step into the shoes of an Ottoman warrior. "You don't just act, you become," he said, emphasizing the importance of authenticity in this type of storytelling. The actors were encouraged to research the era, the political landscape, and the intricacies of the relationships between the various empires and countries of the 17th century. The character development in El Turko is also deeply compelling. The character starts off as an invader, someone not initially welcomed by the locals. However, over time, through compassion, bravery, and a deep sense of justice, the character wins the love and trust of the village's inhabitants. It's a story of transformation, of understanding one's place in a foreign land, and making that place better for everyone. This evolution is mirrored in the nuanced performance that Yaman delivers, showcasing a range of emotions from the loneliness of exile to the joy of finding a new family. Director Yıllık Bayraktar's vision was essential in creating this sense of historical immersion. Known for his work in gripping dramas, Bayraktar wanted each scene to be authentic and immersive. He chose to film on location wherever possible, using natural settings in Hungary and Italy to give audiences a sense of place. The production design was meticulous, with handcrafted costumes, historically accurate weaponry, and sets that recreated the 17th century atmosphere in remarkable detail. The goal was not just to tell a story, but to transport viewers back in time, to make them feel as though they were living in that era alongside the characters. One of the other significant elements of El Turko is its exploration of identity and belonging. The character Yaman plays is torn between two worlds, his Ottoman roots and the new life he creates in Italy. The narrative doesn't shy away from exploring the complexities of loyalty, cultural exchange, and the sometimes harsh realities of history. Yaman said that he found these themes personally resonant, as he has spent years working abroad, learning new languages, and adapting to new cultures. "I understand what it means to be a stranger in a new land, to try and make that place your own," Yaman shared. "That's why this role spoke to me on such a deep level." The supporting cast of El Turko also deserves mention. Wilkem plays a charismatic and complex local leader who initially views the Turkish newcomer with suspicion, but eventually sees the value in joining forces for the greater good. Veronica Ferrez portrays the enigmatic local healer, the witch who saves Yaman's character. Her portrayal adds a mystical element to the story, blending historical drama with folklore. Their performances complement Yaman's, creating a dynamic ensemble that adds layers of depth to the narrative. Music is another crucial component that elevates El Turko. The score, composed by an international team, combines traditional Turkish instruments with orchestral arrangements. The haunting melodies underscore the emotional highs and lows of the series, bringing an additional layer of storytelling through sound. Yaman expressed his admiration for the soundtrack, noting how it brings the story to life and helps to convey the intense emotions of his character's journey. The music serves as a bridge between cultures, much like the story itself, combining elements of East and West to create something truly unique. The significance of launching El Turko in multiple countries at once cannot be understated. It speaks to the universal themes of the show: courage, justice, love, and the search for identity that resonate across cultures and borders. Ken Yaman's involvement alone has already generated a buzz in many of these markets, where he is beloved for his earlier roles. The decision to shoot the series in English further highlights the aim of making the story accessible to a global audience, ensuring that the powerful narrative reaches as many people as possible. So, what's next for Ken Yaman after El Turco? The actor hinted that he has plenty of new projects on the horizon, but for now, his heart and soul are fully committed to bringing this remarkable story to audiences around the world. "This is the best project I've been part of so far," Yaman reiterated, with his eyes lighting up. "It's a story about passion, about giving everything you have to something you truly believe in." As we eagerly await the release of El Turco, one thing is for sure: Ken Yaman's portrayal of an Ottoman warrior in a foreign land is bound to resonate with viewers, evoking the thrill of adventure, the bond of community, and the undying quest for justice. Magazine news and gossip will be keeping you updated every step of the way, so stay tuned for more behind-the-scenes scoops, interviews, and exclusive content as we count down to this incredible release. Are you ready for a journey back in time with Ken Yaman as your guide?